Hello and welcome to the vlog. I'm here at the beautiful Ripon Canal, and today's theme really is how do you transition from doing one thing to doing something different. Now that transition can be either moving from paid employment, from a nice regular salary, through to jumping off and starting your own company, or it could be you're in a business, you run a business at the moment and you want to take that business somewhere else. You might want to start a different sort of business, or you want to progress the way that you do business. So we'll be thinking about transition, going from one thing to another, and the different stages that are involved. Now you'll hear me talk about this in many of the vlogs. It's so important to have clarity about where you want to be, where are you going, what is that vision of the future, and set off with that. Before you even start to do any work on that transition, set out what it is you want to achieve. In previous vlogs I've given you techniques such as having clear images where you can see them, or doing the wouldn't it be fantastic if technique and getting all of those things down and then assimilating them into a clear vision. So have a really clear vision of what success, what happiness, what your ideal position looks like for you. And then it's important to do a very realistic assessment of where you are now, an assessment of where you are strong, where you have differentiators, where you've got resources, people, maybe finances, things that can help you, and make sure that you're really clear on those too, because you're going to need all of those things in order to have the smoothest transition possible that you can have. So know where you want to go, be super clear about that, and also be really realistic about your starting point. Now all of this sounds beautifully logical, doesn't it? I work out where I want to go, I start out with where I am now, and then build a plan to take me and my business from here to there. And a plan is good. I would focus on those things that are going to make the most significant difference. And if you don't know how you're going to move forward, have a guess, have a go, talk to people, find out, look at people who have done similar things to you, even in a different sector or a different area, and say, okay, so what have they done? What can I learn from them? But map out where you think the main focus areas need to be, and then go for that. If you really want to de-risk your transition, the thing to do is to make sure that you don't put all of your hopes and dreams into one thing. Now, focus is really important. So I'm not talking here about losing any focus. What I'm talking about is, if that's where you want to be, make sure that you don't, for instance, over-rely on one or two customers. Make sure that you don't over-rely on just one or two ways of marketing. It's really important, and I've learned this really from my corporate career as well as from my small business coaching and supporting and running my own business too, is that have contingency. So if this doesn't work, that's okay, I'll try this. If that doesn't work, that's okay, I'll try that. And what I see in particular some coaches and consultants do when they leave a job and go and start their business is they're so concerned that they're not going to make any money or enough money to survive and prosper. What they do is they take on a big contract, maybe an interim contract for a client that pulls them into working more for that client than they'd like to, and they feel like they've got another job just with different terms and conditions. I understand that sometimes we've got to do what we've got to do to make the money to fund just the everyday life, but also the business that we want to build. But as well as that, sometimes we've got to think about, is this taking us forward? Is this actually de-risking my business, yes or no? And creating contingencies is super important to having a healthy business, and also to your flexibility as well. Get out there, talk to people, especially talk to potential customers. You know, you don't have to be completely ready with all your proposition. Get out there, talk to customers and do some research in terms of, you know, finding out some of the things that they need and they're interested in, and put your proposition together, making sure that you're really close to what those customers want and need as well. Any sort of significant change is an emotional journey as well, and I think it's really important to bear that in mind. There are ups and downs, moments of elation when you get that big contract win, or something goes your way, you do an amazing presentation, or your product passes all those safety tests, or whatever it is, those significant milestones. You have moments of elation, and they are wonderful when you are in business. And then there are times where it's tough, you know, where you think, well, I thought this was a good idea. Is it really? I thought I was good at this. Am I really? So sometimes it can challenge your self-confidence as well. And all of this is really normal. It's part of the journey. So really, please, if nothing else from this vlog, remember that you are going to get there, okay? It's about persistence, it's about tenacity, it's about perseverance, it's about keeping on trying different things, being smart about it, you know, learning from your mistakes, but keep trying different things, because very few businesses get everything right first time. And I have worked with so many businesses that are really, really successful, and they get there because they try, they experiment, they learn, and then they adapt as they go. Okay, so that's the end of today's vlog. I hope that's been really helpful. If I can help at all, anything you want to bounce off me, you're thinking of making the jump, or you're thinking of taking your business to the next level and investing more and doing more, then do get in touch. I will answer any questions that you have for me. It's jo@ideatime.co.uk, and you can also look up the membership at ideatime.co.uk/membership. Okay, have a great day. I'll see you next time.